upside down. So that's why I was like that.
Come on, twist.
Nope. The other way. No.
I know, CJ. I'm trying to get it. It should be automatically adjustable.
Bruh.
It's not on all the way, so it's gonna fall.
What?
The camera.
If it falls off, pick it up, then put it back on.
Let's try to do something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna start playing like in a minute.
Yeah, it's falling again.
Would it copyright if I call him Mario? Good. So guys, I'm gonna call my cousin.
That's it. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, here you go. I don't know if it's not, if it comes down, then we'll just broadcast later, okay?
Oh, someone's watching. Hello.
Say, what's up?
What's up?
Play clock down to 0. Now this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Game. Offense.
Unbelievable. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy. It's a good running back dive play.
2nd and 15. Cousins in there, but it's incomplete. Third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Here's Cousins. Going knocked away. And incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 16-yard line.
Complete to T.J.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Marvin Jones. Touchdown.
Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Amir Abdullah on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. The
Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Second quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
Jones hit in the ball zone. And this belongs to the Vikings. lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down, Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. Quickly to Thielen here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. To the air again, it's Cousins. The quick slant caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through? He's under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Third and goal for Cousins. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone?
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Well, they got the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7.
Dan Bailey to kick off 4 minutes.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide. They want as many catches as they can possibly get. They may need him later on if things get a little tighter.
Yeah, so far 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Swift. They find some open field here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Caught on the right side by Jones. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make the play for me? I just need something right here. Moving.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They'll find Jones again. Down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again. Jader for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Abdullah, the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. 7 yards there and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with... We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Now Abdullah, the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets are open.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
That's good.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a little more steam going.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
46-yard line.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. It's caught outright Amendola. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Good job.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
For Kidder here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Swift on the counter. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other?